she received that letter of June 20, 2006?
Based on our records, we have a copy of, she was able to come to visit the site, the Columns Ayala Avenue, and then perform an inspection of the unit.
And can you tell us if there is any documentation, any record regarding that inspection?
From the records we have found, there is a punch list.
Would you be so kind as to explain to us what a punch list is?
A punch list is a recording of items found in the unit when an inspection is done. It indicates things that needs to be rectified, repaired, or cleaned up inside the unit.
When you say things that need to be rectified, could this include defects, mistakes?
Yes, that's possible.
All right. Was there such a punch list relating to the inspection of Mrs. Corona?
Yes, there is a punch list.
Do you have the punch
That is
list?
the inspection in 2006.
That is right, Your Honor. Do you have that punch list with you?
Yes, I have the form with me.
Would you be so kind as to present it? May I invite the counsel for the prosecution to look at the letter? Your Honor, may we request that the punch list be marked as Exhibit 221 for the defense,
Mark it accordingly.
and that the portion on the right-hand section referring to leaks, repainting, and removing wall stains and sealant be marked as 221A, this whole subsection here.
Why not just? Well, I'm not trying to. But the document shows all the defects that were
Very well,
found,
Your Honor.
And there's no point in specifying them. Anybody can read it.
It's quite detailed, Your Honor. So
All right.
to bracket it would be easier
All right,
to find.
bracket them and mark them accordingly.
Thank you, Your Honor. Now, after that, then you wrote the letter of June 4, which you 2008, which you testified to.
No, we sent out another letter.
You sent out another
Yes.
letter. Do you have that letter with you?
Yes, I
What's
have
the
it with
date
me.
of that letter?
What is the, yes.
The date, Your Honor, of this letter is October 17, 2006. It is about the rectification, the completion of the rectification.
May we know who sent this letter out?
That was October letter.
October 17, 2006.
2006. The
Yes.
first letter in 2006 was what date?
June 20,
June
2006,
20 also.
Your Honor.
June. Okay.
Your Honor, may we know who wrote this letter, Ms. Cruz?
It was me. I wrote the letter addressed to Christina Corona.
For what purpose did you write the letter, Ms. Cruz?
It was to inform Mrs. Corona about the completion of the rectification of their unit.
All right. May we request that this letter, dated October 17, 2006, be marked as Defense Exhibit 222.
Mark it accordingly.
Did you receive a reply from Mrs. Corona following that letter?
Nothing on record. Nothing that we can find regarding the response from Ms. Corona.
Do you recall having that she replied to you in any way?
Not that I can recall.
And so after that letter, am I correct in stating that the next communication was your letter to her on June 4, 2008?
There was another letter in February 26, 2008.
February 26. Do you have that letter with you?
January when?
February
26.
26, 2008, Your Honor.
Your Honor, if I'm not mistaken, this had been previously marked by the...
February 26,
Yes, Your Honor. February 26, 2008. 2008.
Your Honor.
2006.
8.
2008.
Yes, Your Honor.
And may we know who wrote this letter, Ms. Cruz?
It was also written by me. It came from me.
Your Honor, I have here the original of that letter. And may we request that the photocopy be marked as the exhibit for the defense, and it be marked as exhibit number 223.
Mark it accordingly.
Previously marked? By us? Oh. All right, then we'll withdraw the marking now. No? All right, thank you.
You are withdrawing the marking of...
Yes, Your Honor, this letter, because it had been previously marked as exhibit number 48, according to the Secretariat.
Then state it into the record.
Yes, Your Honor. This letter, previously marked as exhibit 48, was written by whom?
By me, Your Honor. It was written by me.
After this, did you receive a reply from Mrs. Corona?
Not that I can recall of any reply, Your Honor.
And the next communication was when? Between you and Mrs. Corona, if you recall.
It follows already the June 2008 letter.
Which we discussed
In
and
gist,
marked yesterday.
In gist, what does that letter of February 19...
February
2008
2008.
says?
May I read, Your Honor?
Please.
Okay.
For the information of the court.
Yes. Thank you, Your Honor. It was about, we have written as a notice based on the October 17, 2006 letter regarding the final re-inspection of your unit. We would like to inform you that the unit has been deemed delivered and accepted as of February 28, 2008, pursuant to Section 7 of the Contract to Sell.
All right.
That was the main content of the letter, Your Honor.
Thank you, Ms. Cruz. Now, after your communication with Mrs. Corona in September 2008, I asked you yesterday if you conveyed to the Homeowners Association the information regarding the acceptance of Mrs. Corona. Did you convey this information in writing?
I have no record of the actual transmittal or any information given to the condominium corporation regarding the acceptance of the unit.
Do you confirm that it is the practice of your corporation to inform the Homeowners Association of the acceptance?
Yes, I do confirm that it is practiced that the developer informs the condominium corporation of the accepted units for the building.
What records do you have, if any, that there is such information conveyed or such information kept by you, your corporation, which is conveyed to the Homeowners Corporation?
I just have a copy of the monitoring that we do internally.
Would you be so kind as to produce that for us?
Yes.
We are looking at an image, Your Honor. Ms. Cruz, what is this image we are looking at? Would you be so kind as to explain?
It's an Excel file, basically a tabulation of all the accepted units for all the towers in the columns Ayala Avenue.
This file exists in the computer?
Yes, it is.
Were you the one who extracted this file from the computer?
Yes, I was the one who extracted this file.
Were you the one who caused the printing of this image from the computer?
Yes, for this specific file.
Were you the one who operated the computer?
Yes, I was the one who operated the computer.
And you were the one who accessed the file?
Yes, I was also the one who accessed the file.
All right, Your Honor, may we request that this be marked as Defense Exhibit 223.
Mark it accordingly.
That's okay. Thank you. Now, Ms. Cruz, would you be so kind to show me, I asked you whether you had proof of, or you had information regarding the acceptance by Mrs. Corona, and whether that acceptance had been communicated to the condominium corporation. Mm-hmm. Can you please show me from this image where I might find that information?
There is a tabulation here that indicates the dates of deemed acceptance or acceptance dates. Yes.
Are you telling me that there are two entries?
Yes.
One is for
the deemed acceptance
and
of the
the other
unit and for the acceptance date.
All right. Would you be so kind as to read what the document states on its face.
Okay. For 31B, Christina Corona, for the acceptance date, it indicates August 12, 2009. The deemed acceptance date is June 7, 2008.
And do you confirm that this information was relayed to the condominium corporation?
Yes, I do confirm.
All right. Now, yesterday, Ms. Cruz, thank you. Yesterday, Ms. Cruz, you informed me, or you informed the court, that there was a balance being collected from Mrs. Corona in the amount of 8,000 and odd pesos. Am I correct?
Yes, I do recall that.
And can you please refresh our recollection? What was that amount for?
The amount was for the real property tax in 2008.
All right. And that demand was presented to Ms. Corona, am I correct?
Yes, yes.
Can you please tell us